On this week's episode, we talk about the Smashing Machine.
And other pop culture news of the week.
So this week we got to see the Smashing Machine. This is the new dramatic film, dare I say Oscar bait, from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt.
Yeah, directed by Benny Safdie. That also did Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. Another very dramatic role for Sandler that people like. He should get an award for it. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Similar situation here. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, even though Dwayne "The Rock," I mean he's not The Rock now. Dwayne Johnson does give a performance of a lifetime, considering dramatic performance. Right?
Yeah. In many ways he's not even, I don't say unrecognizable. And it's not just because of the prosthetics, which were well done, and it's part of the whole like Oscar checklist. But yeah, it is a really different performance, a different side of like the tough guy type of role that he usually plays.
Yeah, if you know the real character is based on the true story of Mark Kirk, and if you know Mark Kirk, if you've seen him before, if you have a chance to see him, there's a moment in the movie you're gonna see him. He's the way he speaks, the way he walks. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson got that. He nailed that.
Yeah, so Mark Kerr is one of the early pioneering fighters of UFC. Like even before it was UFC, right?
Yes, he was what's it called, MMA fighting. So in UFC, between UFC and Pride, and even before that, back in Brazil, when they gave more blood, they got themselves more hurt, and they made a lot less.
Yeah. So yeah, putting a lot more on the line for less money. And so it's kind of the story of like just kind of what's going on in his life between 1997 and 2000. So we're dealing with a few things, like his obviously the ups and downs of a very difficult career. Some friendships, his relationship with his girlfriend, played by Emily Blunt, who, of course, turns in an amazing performance because she's just so stinking good at what she does. Also dealing with injuries and opioid addiction and things like that. And the storytelling I thought was very interesting because it's very understated. And he almost tells us the story by like showing us, I don't know, conversations that happen around the events. Like it's very, very understated and lets events speak for themselves. And I don't know, I thought it was quite compelling and unusual. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's very raw in a good way. He did that with Uncut Gems. It's shocking, especially, and he shocked you again because when you go see Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, and it's Adam Sandler, you wouldn't expect him to be the funny guy,
right?
Or
this is the man who gives us such hits as Chalamet, right? And then he turns in this like intense, gritty, raw, dark drama. Whoa!
Or you might expect his drama side from Punch Drunk Love or from Reign Over Me.
Oh my gosh!
And in Uncut Gems was raw in the sense that the filmmaker, the storyteller doesn't he tells the story. He doesn't push you to follow the story the way he wants. He tells you the story for you to watch and interpret. That's how I felt. And this one the same. Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the fighter, the funny guy, the action guy.
Yeah.
He's fighting, so you expect something like on the realm of The Rock abilities and past jobs. And
like very performative fighting too.
Yes, yeah.
Not like, but like, can you spell it?
Yeah,
anyway.
Exactly. Because that's the thing with MMA, with UFC and Pride. The whole thing about wrestling is like performing is like some people might call fake. I'm not calling fake.
No, it's still intensely athletic and very fun
Yes.
and very cool. But it's a very
Exciting.
different style.
Yeah. In MMA, UFC, Pride, and the other ones of the type is like it's real. Anything goes. Is blood, broken parts. There's
Yeah.
nobody's gonna grab a chair from the audience and then hit someone in the back, but they will kick you in the face.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
There's this hilarious scene where they're like going over new rules, and they have this rule that like if your opponent's facing down, you can't kick them in the face. And someone like, hey, can it
kneel him in the face?
Yeah, you can't like knee him in the face. And so someone like, just to clarify, if they're facing up, can we kick him in the face? And they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. That's totally allowed.
The rule is like you cannot kneel him in the face. But can they kick him in the face?
Yeah.
And they can.
And like, oh yes, that's great. Which is great. Like again, one of these things, like they're just talking about like rules and like bureaucracy and technicalities.
And it shows how
But
tough
it illustrates,
it was.
yeah. It illustrates, like, it tells you so much about this industry and who these guys are and the way their brains work. And everyone's like, oh, okay, awesome, cool.
Yeah. Because nowadays, it kind of became standardized. There's a lot of jiu-jitsu, especially Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Back in the day, it was mixed martial arts. There was like all sorts of different martial arts, and they will try to beat each other.
Yeah.
It turns out that Brazilian jiu-jitsu was the one that once you dominate your opponent on the ground, you finish, you win. So there's like karate or even tries and kickboxing and boxing and Muay Thai there, but it's heavily, it kind of standardized to that point.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anyway,
so back to the raw, the shocking. You're so expecting Dwayne Johnson to be Dwayne Johnson, do what he does, and this one is very different. He's playing a real character. He's playing for reals the best he can, and he does very well. And it's very raw. The music even bothers me a little bit at some moments because the music doesn't give you much to get excited or to get sad. You're gonna get excited and sad by what you see, which I guess is how movies should be.
It's true. I do really appreciate that. As much as I love, composers like John Williams who kind of like tell you how to feel, or like that add so much to the emotion. This one, what you feel, yeah. So what he said, it's just it's just the story, which feels very much like like real life, and the character too. Like sometimes you love him and you're rooting for him, but you can also be so disappointed in him, and then just heartbroken for him, and then you're rooting for him again, and it's a great emotional journey. And the fact that they pulled that all off without heavy-handed scores or kind of more traditional athlete biopic storylines, I thought that was really impressive, and I really appreciated that. Because you have the standard biopic storyline where you have like the struggle and then the success and then like the corruption and the fall and then like coming back to a place of like peace and balance. And we've seen that movie so many times. We're about to see that movie again with Jeremy Allen White and Bruce Springsteen. I'm very sure we're going to see that again. And this was a sports athlete celebrity biopic that wasn't that storyline. I don't know. It was unusual. It was good and thoughtful, and I very much recommend it. Good writing.
Yeah. No, it was really good. Fun fact: Boss, what's his name? Boss Ruto. Go on IMDb. Just I think he's just
Who's
the last name. Because he's
in the cast.
See all in search because it's tough to find the act right. I think his last name is Ruto, but his first name is definitely Boss. Boss Rutan. He plays himself.
Yeah.
He was young, part of the story, and you see pictures at the end. He young and bald. There's like very easy to find him. But he plays himself when he was young. He's clearly old, so they didn't bother about them.
No,
but But it was very because Boss was a MMA fighter, became an actor, and you see him like with Kevin James, with Adam Sandler, and other movies. And it was nice that he as a fighter, was, I guess he even as a consultant, right? Because he was there, he lived that. So and he acts as a coach for Mark. The movie gives us a little details what happened to him after, as a good biopic, and. He was even on the news. The real Mark Kirk got a deal with one of the sport broadcasts. I can't remember which one, it was NBC News or NBC Sports or ESPN. Anyways, so he's alive and well. If you're concerned that it's a A24 movie and the guy's gonna die at the end, I just gonna tell you the guy is alive.
Yeah.
And well. Anyways, The Smashing Machine starring Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, Buzz Rutten, and other talented people. Directed by Benny Safdie, or whatever.
Benny Safdie.
Safdie, whatever you pronounce that. It's on theaters everywhere. It's not doing very well at the box office, but it's a good movie. You should see it.
Yeah.
We're not alone. We see that. Christopher Nolan said that this past week.
Which is kind of the ultimate, you don't have to take my word for it.
Yeah. No, I mean, again, Nolan's taste, right? Who knows what he likes. But he did like this one. And this one, even before he said it, I was curious to see, because, again, box office doesn't mean quality, since, Avatar and other big, huge money makers, they are mediocres. This one is not making as well, but there's definitely hard work and a good product.
Yeah.
Available in theaters everywhere.
This is not their last project together. Dwayne Johnson and Benny Safdie have a new project called Lizard Music. It's coming from Amazon MGM's United Artists.
Yeah, it's an animation.
Oh.
It's based on a children's book.
Okay.
And so they
All right.
gonna keep working together, and I mean, we get more details when it comes close to it, but it's an animation based on a children's book. So
Yeah. Alrighty then.
it might be fun.
It sounds promising. Okay, we also finally, after months and months and months, got to watch The Substance, because it's finally streaming.
Yeah, we missed the theaters. I did not want to pay for it, and
I think it was a good call.
yeah, I mean, well, it was publicized by critics and normal people, and other people. They're not critics, but not normal. But that's how the movie that was like so bizarre. And the posters, one of the poster was the shot of the eye.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're gonna remember that, because it's so quick. And I was like, really? And in the poster, but it's a shot of the eye.
Like
it's split with different eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, this must be really bizarre. And
bizarre, all right.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't as bad as I thought.
It was.
I thought the entire movie would be like the third act.
Oh, I thought the third act was terrible.
Yeah.
First act, I was in. Second act, I was in. Third act, it felt like it completely derailed and they didn't know what to do. So they just made it as grotesque and like disgusting and revolting as possible, with very little narrative reason for it.
Yeah,
like
but again, yeah, I get it. It was visually, but the first and the second act were the same. But how can I explain that? It was like the things being done, even though they looked good, they was as terrible as the third act. So the third act was visually exposing the problems that the first and the second act did metaphorically or in more simple ways. I thought it was a bit too much.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of crossed the line to like, it was like distracting from the storytelling.
Yeah.
I feel like Tarantino does that too sometimes.
Yeah,
where like we've got like compelling story, compelling action, so fun to watch, and like, okay, now we're just spraying blood everywhere. Like, what is happening here?
Well, when it's well done, and this guy, I think it was again, if it was a guy, it was a girl, I can't remember the name direct. But it touches and pushes on the societal problems that Hollywood create, about the ideas of
Qualley Farja. So it's
Qualley,
a girl.
so it's a girl.
Yeah.
So the ideas of perfect bodies and the obsession with that, again, created by Hollywood, spreaded by Hollywood, and it's a very thesis type of movie that goes against it, but it has an entertaining story. It has like one Demi Moore, very talented, was nominated for an Oscar for it. They didn't give it to her.
Yeah, they gave it to the very young upstart
Oh,
actress
the
who
irony.
played- yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They praise a prostitute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's half naked. I mean, that's what I heard. We didn't see it.
No. And that's okay.
It's half naked. 10% of the movie, and the other 90% of the movie is just like fully naked. But in the story,
irony was not lost in the industry.
And the story is kind of like, oh, a prostitute falls in love with a rich man, but the rich man is a criminal. And it's like, it's kind of like Titanic was technically splendid, beautifully done, but the story was like a boy meets a girl and they fall in love, and the families don't want it, like Romeo and Juliet. It's like, the story is like, anyways. So well, yeah, very talented. Demi Moore there. They actually had makeup work hard to make her look older. I guess older is the proper word. And one Margaret Qualley.
Yep.
That plays her
Sue.
Her
younger alter ego.
Own alter ego.
Yeah.
Who knows the heck is that? Then this Quaid is splendid playing this crazy producer.
Yeah. He's so gross.
Yeah.
So there's some really good things happening in the movie. I think. I just feel like it derailed.
The third act was like, and I've seen that before. I think Japanese. I think I saw a couple of Japanese movies. There's like, and at the end it's like, ah! The creature.
That does sum up the third act quite well, actually.
Yes. Yeah, but it was interesting. It was. I wouldn't say it was bad. I wouldn't say we don't recommend. It's a journey that you should take by yourself if you want. If you don't want, don't force yourself. Don't go and say, hey,
you don't need to go out of your way
the
for
guys
this
at Retina
one.
told us to write this movie. No, we didn't. I said, maybe, if you want, read the synopsis and see what you think. It was an Oscars full of bizarreness. Bizarreness. We had Sebastian Stan.
Yeah. I was just thinking it was a different man. They're not dissimilar movies.
Yeah.
People desperate for success, doing
theme.
horrific themes to themselves, and then kind of losing it and falling apart. Like, it's
Yeah, I mean, the substance is closer to what society is living nowadays concerning pornography and OnlyFans. People making millions on OnlyFans. So the coat of the body, on the case of
commodifying of the young female body.
Yeah, the coat of the female body seems to be more impactful or more money making as the man. Again, I wouldn't know because the news don't talk about men doing that, but I assume there's men that do that too. But so in that case, substance would be his too, but either way, it was a bizarre Oscars with all that, and then Wicked, right?
That's right.
A woman that is green, and people are racist against the color green. Yeah, you should talk to that with Kermit. He's been suffering.
Yeah, he's got a whole song about it.
Green racism for decades
No,
now.
there's literally a song. It's not that easy being green.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mentioning him. But anyways, so the substance, what this lady did. Let's check real quick what else she did.
Coraline Fajot.
Her name is not.
I don't know if that's how you say it. That's just
now it is
what my French minor and I are. We're doing our best.
Repeat.
Fajot. Oh, she is French. Okay.
Oh yeah. So that was kind of obvious.
Let's see. She's written. Okay, she did a screenplay for Revenge, Reality Plus, Les Fées Cloches, The Bell Fairies.
Actress.
Actress in Les Fées Cloches. Yeah, not a lot.
Sandman?
Regarde les étoiles.
What's Sandman? Sandman.
She made a Star Wars fan film when she was 17.
Oh, good for her.
Doing stop motion with her action figures.
Oh, that's cute.
That's adorable.
What she did for the Sandman?
Let's see.
No.
Right. What do I have to do?
The
Director.
For how many episodes?
Just one.
Which one?
Let's see. Collectors.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not huge.
Nothing upcoming for her?
I don't. Nope.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, if you're there, you should watch. But talking about Margaret Qualley.
Yeah.
And
oh, honey, don't.
Yeah. And on that note, we will talk about a movie that we don't recommend.
Nah.
You should not watch.
It was so disappointing.
You're gonna see a movie by Ethan. It was Ethan
Ethan
Coen.
Coen, yeah.
And it's like, oh, a Coen Brothers movie. It's like, nope. It's
No.
not Coen Brothers movie. It's one of Coen.
He directed and wrote
movie, so it's all his fault.
Yeah, Trisha Cook was also very much involved.
Okay, oh, that might be the lesbian involved because not a joke on lesbians, but these ones are like written in ways. It's so poorly. It's like assuming that every woman, meaning lesbian, that likes woman, they become men, right? And it's not the case. But anyways, let's go back.
It's so weird.
Let's start this over. We also saw this movie called Honey Don't. Mm-hmm. That, different in the substance, came from the theaters like almost straight to streaming, which is never.
I don't remember seeing any trailers for
Never
this,
a good sign.
Yeah.
Sorry, Margaret, Qualley.
Sorry.
Charlie Day.
Aubrey
Plaza.
And Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
He seems to have really just committed to his whole I'm good at playing douchebags on screen.
Yeah, what else he played the douchebag? I mean, besides Captain American
Knives
Winter
Out.
Soldier. Knives Out. Yeah.
And no, I think Captain America wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't
the
an
douchebag.
idiot.
He's
He's probably in Winter Soldier. Oh, fuck you, my friend.
Yeah. That's not a douchebag. That he wasn't being a douche. He was being maybe you don't like him or agree with him very much, but he's
so you like and agree with douches?
No, I don't. Oh my god. There's so much room in between.
Sure. What else
Anyway,
you did? You said
Knives Out and Scott Pilgrim and even his take on Human Torch.
But then you would.
He
was perfect as a Human Torch.
I know, but I'm they're not like the all-American Boy Scout good guys that Captain America is. Now he's
true.
He's really good at playing just kind of a jerk,
Yeah.
cocky, arrogant.
Range from good American
That's
boy
right.
to douchebag. Anyway,
Yeah.
So, and that's actually, to be honest, was one of the reasons I wanted to watch this movie, because I saw the trailers like, okay, so the trailer shows she talking to, it's like she talking Margaret Qualley's character, Honey, going talk to Aubrey Plaza's character. It's like, I love this click clack. Oh, jeez. And I could already notice the way they act in the movie in the trailer. But then I saw this Chris Evans playing a preacher, which it doesn't happen in the show. It doesn't.
There's one scene.
There's one scene he actually preaching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it was so quick that it. But anyways.
It was a while. I think I don't know. You checked out of this movie pretty hard.
No, this one actually.
I mean, you missed a whole sequence.
What?
Where he was preaching to people not to be macaroni.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't short.
Macaroni?
Yeah.
But anyways, I saw
Clearly
something like
really
that.
Compelling
I
cinema.
saw something like that on the trailer. And I said, oh, that sounds fun. And
His bits were entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's back up and get some premise. So Ethan Coen, this has this feels like it was trying to be a Wes Anderson meets Coen Brothers movie, and it just failed at both. So we have Margaret Qualley, who plays a private detective, private investigator in Bakersfield, California.
Bakersfield. It's like Bakersfield that. I don't know. It felt like.
Oh my gosh, the hate against Bakersfield.
Right?
It is just straight up insulting. So she's a PI investigating some deaths. Chris Evans is the preacher at this super sketchy culty
four
church.
signs? Four ways?
4 ways. Yeah, 4-way.
Temple,
yeah. Aubrey Plaza is a cop, a super, can I say butch? Really, such a bad stereotype. Anyway, and so Margaret Qualley's investigating these murders, and Charlie Day is it's just a mess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain it, but it's just awful. And so we're investigating these murders, and
there's a French pretty quiet character.
Yeah, who always wears very 1950s esque.
That matches.
Pinup type outfits. Always matching. She drives around on her little Vespa everywhere. And so there's French drug runners. There's a bizarre amount of sex and nudity that just it's so much.
There's so much nudity. The Coen broad says no, that's too much.
And then there's a twist at the end that completely it makes the twist at the end makes most of the plot of the movie completely irrelevant. Like when
Yeah.
you find out what happened, then it's like, so why, what were we doing here?
Yeah.
I don't know. And if we were trying to tell like a true crime story, then I would get that, because in real life that kind of thing happens where you think it's this, but like nope, it's totally unrelated. But in this like hyper fictional story that's like everything is like very clearly staged and unrealistic and cliche to the point of boredom, a twist like that just felt so cheap and so poorly written. And these actors deserve better, and I had expected better from Ethan Coen. Don't watch the movie, is what I'm saying.
Yes, honey, don't watch that.
Honey, don't.
We're not even gonna say what it is. If you really want to watch, you're gonna have to find
find it yourself.
We're not gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not responsible.
Charlie Day was funny because Charlie Day is Charlie Day, and he's funny and everything.
It's true, and it really felt like Charlie and It's Always Sunny. It felt like the gang was like doing a murder mystery, and he was supposed to be a cop, and he was like, "All right, I'm a cop."
And he hits on Honey. His character hits on Honey, and he's like, and Honey, like, what's his name? I can't remember his name.
It doesn't matter.
It's like, Charlie, I never told you, and she speaks
Marty.
like that. Barney. Marty.
Yeah.
Marty, I never told you, and she speaks like that. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, she's basically like Humphrey Bogart.
Yes. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, Marty, I always tell you I like girls. And
I like girls, Marty.
And he's like, oh, you always say that.
It's so bad. Yeah, anyway.
So moving on
Yeah.
from Honey Don, that is available or is not. We don't care. You shouldn't. Don't watch.
Yeah.
Go watch the new season of Diplomat. If you like the first couple seasons, you're going to like this one. Yeah, we did. And it started intense. Yeah, it's a good show. It's well written. Talking about a woman in a man's world, and I mean doing jobs that are traditionally men on an environment that are traditionally men. In this case, police and investigating. In the case of the Diplomat, being the diplomat,
Yes.
dealing with world international relations. You have girls that sound nothing like girls, even though they like girls, so they should know everything about girls. In this one, you have a girl that is in the world just completely, but it's so well written that it doesn't feel like she's pretending to be a man or she wants to be a man. She has some men flaws, but anyways, the show it's really good. We start watching. We might come back to talk more about this American show in England with a lot of England actors, talents. And
I wonder if anyone in the UK watches this show.
it's on Netflix, so
Yeah.
why not?
Well, not everything on Netflix is available everywhere.
No, but the things that Netflix makes, they're available everywhere.
Right.
And this one is Netflix made.
Yeah.
The catalog changed for things that Warner, Sony, Fox, and other
Right.
companies own, and they are on Netflix. But this one is definitely everywhere. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, so good one to cleanse your palate.
Yeah, it's clever.
If you
it's
dare
working
to
on lots
watch,
of levels.
if you dare to watch, Honey Don't, but don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
This one, because this one had us talking. Yeah, this one's got us talking about all kinds of things. Like, it's funny, it's dramatic, it's like sad and poignant, and it like, without being heavy-handed, it's provoked conversations for us about like internalized misogyny and marriage and commitment, and also international politics. And isn't Allison Janney a delight? And
Oh yeah, she's back on this season.
yeah,
And
and
if you
Bradley
saw-
Whitford shows up as her husband.
Yes, and if
adorable.
you saw last season, you know exactly how it starts. So yeah, you should catch. We come back with more once we finish.
Yes.
It might derail, and it might be the worst season of the show. It might be terrible so far. We are 3 episodes in, and it's good.
It's very fun. Okay, Tron Ares had a $33.5 million opening, whereas Tron Legacy had a $44 million opening.
Yeah.
So once again, Jared Leto was not able to save a franchise that people weren't interested in the first place.
Yeah, but even despite being not as good, not as I guess not as good too, not as successful financially as the previous one, it's not doing as terrible as some people thought, because
True.
after the initial reviews, and after initial reviews, people were expecting, it's like, oh man, this movie's gonna flop big time, and it just flopped. So between like the end of the world and just, I don't know, getting shot, the movie just got shot.
Good for you guys. Okay. Gen V, on the other hand.
But hey,
premiered-
soon enough it will be on Disney Plus, and it's like the #1 movie in the world, because that's marketing does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gen V premiered their second season with the show's biggest Nielsen streaming audience yet. 424 million minutes viewed.
Yeah, well,
Feels
good.
like a lot.
Yeah, it's so far. We started this one as well. It's going okay. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they're giving us a break from like the gore, which I appreciate. Like it's still very much a Gen
What
V.
do you mean? Like the first
the
episode,
boys-
the girl lost her arm.
Yeah, but I don't know. I
These are the kids. They still
It's
learning how
true.
to be the gore.
okay.
The
fair
boys are
enough.
the one that's like the adults. They know.
I guess I'm still watching this with the boys' glasses. Okay, let's go to some news. Israel and Hamas have maybe reached a ceasefire and hostage release deal, and things are moving forward.
Maybe they did.
Yeah, but there's always like some tension about this. Like at any point this could derail, and I just don't
Oh, yeah, but
totally
I mean,
trust it yet.
yeah, but
Things are moving forward with the first stage of a 20-point plan.
yes,
And so far, so good.
true. Yeah, all their hostages were given back, the alive
Yeah.
ones and some of the dead ones. Some of the dead ones might never be given because Hamas says like, we don't know where we buried them. It might be
Or
under
they're buried
rubble.
under rubble, they
It's
said,
like
yeah.
it's so bad. It's terrible. Anyways, but it was a deal was reached. And a lot of President of the United States Donald Trump went to Egypt, and a lot of people were there, like France, Spain, England, and in the Arab world as well. So a deal was cut in a way that if Hamas would say no, everybody would go against Hamas. So it was like impossible. When the one offer you can't refuse type of deal. But anyways,
Yeah.
but around that, there's this whole Hollywood. I don't know if you probably didn't talk because it's just lame. But a lot of people in Hollywood signed this open letter of disagreement. What's the word like?
Boycott.
Boycott
Yeah.
of any Israeli Jewish organizations that make movies, make media. So these people like boycott. We're never gonna work for them, which is like it's a hypocrisy. It's a fallacy because if they would really do that, they would not work. Because there's a lot of Jewish in Hollywood, a lot of Israeli supporters in Hollywood. But so they did all that. We didn't talk about. But now there's like a lot of repercussions of that. Paramount said, "Heck no, we're not gonna allow that. We're not gonna support that." Warner Brothers now is saying the same, and that might be because Paramount wants to buy Warner Brothers. It might be because, anyways,
Yeah.
But there's also the problem of litigation, and what's that?
Yeah, so there's an Israeli legal advocacy group, and they've warned of a litigation risk from film workers. I'm honestly very confused about who's going to litigate who and why, but basically it's very much a mess.
The Israeli, the people that work for Israeli organizations, studios, producers, whatever, they fighting the people that said, we're not going to work for you. And Warner Brothers, as well as Paramount, agreed that there would be racism against the Israeli people. Yeah.
All right.
So there's that. But now that the situation was solved at Gaza, let's see if these people will cry wolf different ways, or if they're gonna boycott something that doesn't. Even if it had, I'm not saying it was, but even if it had to be boycotted, now there's no reason for it. But anyways, so
yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, journalist Christian Amanpour says that Israeli hostages were treated better than Gazans in the war.
This one is big. Of course, mainstream media is kind of like they cover up for themselves. They're not really touching.
Yeah.
But Christian Amanpour is the head of international news at CNN.
Yeah.
She's big. And she says that CNN didn't fire her. CNN didn't say anything about it. Eventually, she herself came to, like, I don't know, something that very small, like she says something this big and the apology is like this small. And and apologize. I was insensitive of me. Moving on. Let's talk more bad things about Israel. Yeah. But it's like, yeah. So
This is yeah,
very bad. But
it's
talking about CNN and very bad things and very bad ideas, CNN is launching a streaming service. Wait, CNN Plus? No, this time it will be better. This time it will be called, what's it called?
All Access.
All Access CNN.
So for the low price of $6.99 a month, you can watch CNN.
Yes, and you remember last time they tried to do that, CNN Plus.
It bombed.
It bombed.
It was very bad.
Yeah, it was like 20,000. It was like yeah.
It was not good. So I'm not sure what they're doing different, or what they're hoping will be different this time.
No, nothing.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
So good luck, guys.
I don't know. Maybe they can hire Colbert to do a talk show there. Colbert's gonna be gone soon. Maybe Kimmel. Anyways,
a few months left.
Yeah, they're gonna keep calling Israel the worst ever, like their head of international news. Yeah. Anyways.
There have been some deaths in the industry this week. Drew Sturzan might not be a name you recognize, but you've definitely seen his work. He was like the most iconic poster artist. He did Star Wars and Blade Runner and Raiders of the Lost Ark and these great posters.
And so many others.
Yeah, where they're like just beautifully drawn. You have like all the characters, kind of like it's
beautiful,
so good.
Beautiful art, beautiful artist.
Yeah.
He was suffering with Alzheimer, and he passed away this past week.
Yep. And then this has been widely publicized. Diane Keaton unexpectedly passed away at the age of 79. It was pneumonia, right?
Yes, the family revealed there was pneumonia. She was very old, and some of these diseases, these conditions that affect young people, but doesn't cause much when it comes to an older person.
Yeah,
it hits them hard, and in this case, it took her from us.
Steve Martin has shared some really, just what you would expect from Steve Martin, like tributes and members. Is he posted a playbill of a production they were in together. She was the lead. So he circled their names on it, and he just said, she was the lead. I was backstage or something.
What?
Which I just thought it was a really lovely way of showing like she was so good. Like even back then when I was just like backstage, like handing out water or whatever.
But it's not like he was that, right?
Huh? No, he was.
He was?
Literally, like.
Oh, really?
Like a tech backstage.
So back in the day.
Even back in the day, yeah.
Okay, wow.
So he's saying like she's always been that good, and I was just lucky to be there. Like it's very very thoughtful and affectionate.
A lot of love for her talent. We saw her many things, memorable things, from Godfather to First Wives Club. She's the mother of the bride and father of the bride, and of course she was Anne. What's it called? Annie.
Yeah. Oh shoot! It's right here. Annie Hall.
Which is, is that Woody Allen? We don't like to give him credit for more because he's just monster pedophile, but and yeah, she was very talented. And talking about many bad things happening, it's like she died. It's a tragedy. It's very bad. And then like mainstream media giving spotlight to Woody Allen, like it's like really. It's like no, that's like it's like he come to talk about how great she was, and anyways, may she rest in peace, and blessings to the family and to the friends.
Yep. We already kind of touched on this, but Warner Brothers Discovery, will they sell to Paramount?
It sounds insiders and specialists say is inevitable, even though the first bid was refused. It sounds like Paramount offered 20 cents on the stock.
Jeez.
No. I think it was 17, so it was a little bump in what they are.
Oh, above. Not like 17 cents on the dollar.
No. 20 cents. I think it was 7. If I'm not wrong, it was 17, and they offer 20 cents. Anyway, it was not a terrible deal, but people at Warner says that no, not good enough.
Okay.
We need more. There's rumors that might cost $60 billion.
Jeez.
But it might happen. And we'll see. We're here to see what the Ellis, I think it's David Ellis, is his name, what's gonna do about buying Warner. And Warner is a mess, even though they had like a success here and there concerning their catalog of IPs. It's time. We hope that when Discovery bought Warner or merge, it would improve. It didn't. So maybe it's time to a drastic change once Paramount takes over. We'll see. Netflix is in the run too, but it sounds like Paramount will get it. We come back to it when we have more updates.
In the meantime, Verizon was knocked out in parts of Los Angeles by vandalism.
Yeah.
So, sorry, guys.
Yeah, about vandalism. They caught the guy that allegedly started the Palisades fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it seems like it was kind of on purpose, too.
Oh, he started.
Yeah, but like some of these fires, it's like a gender reveal gone wrong, or, idiots with fireworks who, they're being stupid, but they're not trying to start a wildfire.
Yeah.
This guy, it seems like maybe he was kind of trying to...
Yeah. He was being stupid, but he started on purpose.
But also, malicious.
Allegedly. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's talking about, 45 years. Anyways, we get more details.
Yeah, that's no joke. Okay, Apple and F1 have struck a $750 million 5-year deal for U.S. streaming rights.
Yeah, that's
fun.
Cool place to watch F1 on Apple. Yeah. And all the streaming services are investing in live sports. So I guess this is one that nobody wanted, or nobody wanted to pay that much. Or, I don't know. But Apple got it soon enough. And there is rumors that Joseph Kosinski, the director of F1, the movie, might be game to make a sequel or even a prequel.
Sure.
And we're here for that. He's
Yeah,
currently working on Miami Vice. Reboot. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that was him. Okay, Apple TV are going to launch, and Peacock are going to launch a $14.99 a month bundle.
Bundles.
Yeah. So remember when people used to do that on cable? I don't know if that was the way it worked.
Yeah, same way.
Yeah. This is long predicted. Yeah. It's coming. It's happening.
And then came Netflix. Now I pay Netflix. I can watch everything on Netflix. And then came another one and another one. And they bundle. And then came another one and they bundle with the other ones. So cyclically going back to what it was. Yeah.
But they won't be Apple TV Plus for a lot. Who even calls them Apple TV Plus? I don't think anybody does.
Do.
You do.
No, we do when talk about movies because Apple TV is the device.
That's
and
right.
Apple TV Plus is the streaming service, the studio, whatever.
No more. They've accepted what just makes sense, and now the streaming service Apple TV Plus is now rebranded as Apple TV.
Yeah, they calling what's it called?
A quiet rebrand.
No, not making big deal about it. Because we never know if they will come back, right?
Quiet.
I mean, Warner would. I don't think Apple will.
Yeah. Okay. NBC News has had to lay off over 150 people. And I think Wall Street Journal, they had to lay off some reporters as well.
Yeah, NBC News. What's NBC News? 150? Yeah, they cutting basically all the work, the DEI department.
Is that what it is?
A lot of them. Of course, the mainstream media will say, they're cutting all this diversity hires. It's like a lot of them. This is not completely all that. They try to cut costs, and of course, that seems to be this is not working.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Barry Weiss has officially taken over as at CBS News and sent that memo. I think we talked about it last week.
Did you? Okay.
Sent the email that like Musk did, saying, "What do you do? Tell me what your job is," more or less.
But the union got involved, and it's like sometimes unions is like, come on. It's like, the union said, "Don't worry, don't answer. You're safe. We protect you.
Don't answer. You won't be punished for ignoring it."
Yeah, it's like, what's the problem if someone working is telling her what they're working? It's like, I don't see the problem.
I don't either. And granted, I have not worked in corporate America ever, and I haven't been in the traditional workforce for a long time. But yeah, I don't see.
She works for me, and I never send a kind of email to her.
This is true. He can see pretty clearly every day what I do and what I don't do. Although, as a homeschool parent, he does ask our kids what they learned today.
Yes.
And like I can put everything on the line. I do everything I can, and the kids he'll be like, "What did you learn today?" I don't know.
I don't know. It's fine. Sometimes they said nothing.
Yeah, which is also a lie. I'm educating those kids. Gosh darn it. Anyways. So yeah. Good luck. I don't know what's going on there. Jeff Bezos' Amazon ownership has fallen below 10%?
Yeah, it's 9% now.
Huh.
But I mean, he has so much money, and he has other ventures.
Yeah.
So,
I'm really not worried about him.
Yeah.
Or Amazon. Los Angeles film production was down 13.2% in quarter 3.
Despite the efforts, they did try everything to keep productions there. But California is like a stupid state with stupid laws and stupid taxes that it was heck no. I'd rather shoot in, I don't know, in Islamabad than shoot here.
Yeah, anywhere in Eastern
but
Europe.
the story of your movie takes place in Beverly Hills, in LA. It's like I'd rather shoot in Denmark.
It's bananas. It's bananas.
Yugoslavia, Serbia, they love the productions. Love those Western Eastern Europe countries. I guess it's much cheaper and
so beautiful. So many beautiful locations. Anyway, Instagram is putting content restrictions on teen accounts.
Oh, really? After like 16 years, they finally decided to do that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, our kids will not be having social media until.
Yeah, and it's like, really, guys? It's like you're not even looking for you. Boom, it's a half naked person on Instagram, and now they just we need to do something about it. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
About time.
Thanks, guys. Survivor season 49 is airing. It's been a blast so far. But we had kind of a freaky incident. A contestant suffered a snake bite.
Yeah.
From like the super venomous snake too. What was it called? Black banded sea snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not unknown. For being not unknown, that's not unknown. It's not unknown for being there. As a matter of fact, we learned this season that every competitor gets or every camp gets a book with watch out for these dangerous animals, and it's like boom right there.
It's a really cool binder. It's like, here's the food you can't eat. Here's the stuff you don't eat. Here's a picture of the banded sea snake that you should not mess with at all under any circumstances.
And this guy, it again is a sea snake, so it's in the water. So this guy was by the beach, like they all do, and got bitten. But fortunately, it was pressure. What's it called? Pressure bite.
A dry bite.
A dry bite.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just hit the fangs, but didn't dispense the poison.
The venom.
The venom. And the guy's alive and well. He went back home. It was a cool guy. It was a guy, a tough guy with heart, a Canadian that liked to steal.
The left shoe bandit.
He was a bandit, and he was bit by a snake bandit.
Yeah.
Right. But
something really sweet turned out because of this. He was actually going to miss the birth of his son because of when it aired. Yeah. And he ended up, because he was sent home, he ended up being there for the birth of his child.
And knowing Survivor.
Thanks, Sea Snake.
Knowing Survivor, he might come back. Because it happened before the people had to be evacuated for medical reasons.
Yes.
And they came back. Because the audience is connected. The audience liked some of these people. And we definitely like that guy.
He was entertaining.
Would be nice.
I don't know if I'd want to be on his team. The whole shoe thing would be really annoying. But as a viewer... It was very funny.
But yeah, it would be nice to see him back. But again, if he comes back in any seasons but the next season, which is most unlikely he wouldn't come back next season. People know who's stealing the shoes.
It'd be a whole thing.
If they watch the show, it's like, wait, isn't that guy? Anyways, Survivor is on CBS every Wednesday on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
all Good seasons.
Stuff. Lifetime has unveiled their full 2025 holiday movie schedule.
Yeah.
Featuring no fewer than 12 original films.
I thought it was very little.
Yeah?
I thought that wasn't last year. That was 20-something or 30-something.
I have no idea, because Lifetime does them, and Hallmark does them, and
maybe it was
Netflix
Hallmark.
does them, and
maybe it was Hallmark.
Anyway, so at this point, I feel like original film. It feels like a strong word.
It's a lot of stories to talk about Christmas.
But it's a very popular holiday tradition.
This tough gal from the city has a very hard job that she has to fight men to make it up to the top of the chain. She goes to downtown mid-America and meets
Yep.
this rough guy in a platter shirt and a beard that, I don't know, that has a tree farm that is failing. But they will connect and help
Yeah.
each other.
But first, they're gonna hate each other.
They hate
They
each other.
definitely
Yes,
hate
yes,
each other
of course.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her.
She's from the town, and he's from
from
the
the
city.
country.
She's from the city, and he's from mid-America.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna clash. One of them might be like that.
They're adorable
One.
and predictable and wholesome and comforting and cozy and have become quite the holiday institution. All right, let's talk about some upcoming projects. We saw some trailers.
Yeah, we saw
week.
Mandalorian Grogu, which looks just like the show,
Yeah.
which is not bad. We'll see how it goes.
Plus Sigourney Weaver,
Plus Sigourney Weaver.
which is nice.
We don't see bad guys, or we see bad guys robots. Yeah, we'll see.
That's true, but yeah, we don't really get like an
Maybe
actual
she's
villain.
the bad guy. She's playing the bad guy
That'd be
more
a
often than
twist.
not. Yeah. Well, but she's
Okay.
wearing like Rebels. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. We also saw the Night of the Seven Kingdoms trailer.
Yeah.
This is a Game of Thrones spin-off.
Yeah, it's it takes 100 years before Game of Thrones, which would be 100 years after House of the Dragon.
Right in the middle.
We see some Targaryen. We see some Greyjoys. This guy is a nobody.
A Baratheon.
He's a Baratheon?
Wasn't there a guy? Didn't we see a guy with like the?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that a Baratheon
We see
thing?
Baratheon. It's like, but the main character
Oh,
of the
yeah,
show,
yeah.
he's a nobody. He's a knight or wants to be a knight. Very a knight still. And on that,
Which is a good thing.
On that line, it seems like comedic and funny and fun. There's a little kid. I doubted that there would be a lot of blood. There's a little kid right there, right?
Oh, what does that stop them?
Well, it kind of did. When we had like the little kids were not. I mean, not a lot, but sure. Anyways, it looks funny and fresh.
It does. Definitely lighter in
Yes.
tone, I think.
But there's
than the
still
others.
dragons. Don't worry.
Yeah, maybe less like
Yeah.
incest and child murder,
Yeah.
and more just the good old fashioned brutality of knights and jousting and tournaments and all that good stuff.
It might all be bazinga and everybody dies like in episode 1.
It could be. We could have a red wedding moment where we're like, oh, this is oh no.
Yeah. Well.
Yep. We should
Let's
see.
moving on because we're running out of time.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Pendragon Cycle. This is from Daily Wire.
Yeah.
Mixed
Finally,
feelings.
finally, a trailer for it. It doesn't look bad. It's based on a Pendragon Cycle. It's called. It's the Arthurian adventures and stuff.
Based on a
But
series of novels written in the 80s
but this is
that were in
based
turn
on a
based on
specific.
Geoffrey Monmouth. Sorry.
Yeah, a specific series. So is this guy's take on the whole Arthurian legends. And so far, to be honest, there's some stuff that's like, what the heck are they talking about? Because there's like Atlantis. There's this whole thing, Atlantis there. And we see the Atlanteans there. So I don't know how that plays in the book. And if they're adapting that good or bad, because I never read the book. But
Yeah.
on the Arthurian stories we know, it's like, no, don't read about Atlantis. There was a grail. No Atlanteans.
Yeah, the Arthurian stories very quickly become like very, very like early medieval Christian.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. And I don't know.
We'll
I don't
see.
know. Granted, I'm extremely picky about my Arthurian adaptations.
Yeah, but
And,
yeah, we'll see. It does look well produced. This one is called The Rise of the Merlin, which is another thing that I was like, the Merlin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Well,
don't know
anyways,
about that.
but yeah, he's powerful, and there's battles, and there's blood, and there's a guy with a eyes like this. So so far
Yeah.
it looks promising.
Magic swords.
Comes out in January 2026 on Daily Wire Plus.
Yeah. Okay, Yellow Jackets is ending with season 4, but X-Men 97 got renewed for a 3rd season.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson, they've announced that in the Resurrection of the Christ, Jim Caviezel will not be playing Jesus.
For one simple reason, he's old.
Yep. It doesn't make
Christ
sense.
is believed that Christ was 33 at the time of his death and resurrection. And Caviezel is like 58.
Yeah.
So, no. So far, yeah. But, yeah, we'll see what happens.
We will. Lee Pace is joining Invincible season 4.
We might hear his voice. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. So far,
I don't
as, yeah.
But Resurrection is a good reason for a good excuse for a recast.
True. Yeah. Perfect body. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Lee Pace is joining Invincible season 4 as a villain.
Yeah.
Aubrey.
Oh, he's such a good villain. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about when he was a good villain, like in Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
Not like the first half of Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first half he was
Yeah.
good. The second is like, what's his name?
Dance
Star Wars
off,
dance.
yeah.
It's like, what you do? It's like, yeah.
Oh, well.
Anyways, yeah, he still think he should be Namor on the Marvel universe, but they wanted to go a diverse
Oh, I could
cast.
absolutely see that.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, he was born for that. But anyways,
Yeah. Jim Carrey is going to be leading a live-action The Jetsons
the
movie.
Jetsons, the beloved 80s, 70s,
Oh, like
80s,
60s.
no,
70s.
I don't know.
I'm going to look
Anyways,
that up.
About the future, the
Yeah.
family that lives in the future. George Jetson,
His holy
Judy, Eroy. I can't remember the name of the mother. Rosie the robot.
Jane
Of course, Jane Jetson
is the mom.
Yeah, so Jim Carrey. I honestly think Jim Carrey is a little bit old for that, but
He is.
But again, Hollywood is, they invest on the safe, so they rather use a big name than risk on a new name. So we'll see. I am
We will.
excited for this, no matter what. Colin Trevorrow was involved.
Mm-hmm.
He's directing, and he's done some cool stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And last but not least, K-pop Demon Hunters is returning to theaters for Halloween weekend.
Oh wow! There'll be
so-
like 16,000 girls wearing a Huntrix and 2,000 boys wearing Saja boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And vice versa. It'll be a blast. The song Golden just went platinum.
Playing on the radio.
Mm-hmm. So their success
the
continues
show-
unabated.
Yeah, and the show is like on the top of Netflix charts for like 15th week. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. That's one that deserves it. Lives up to the hype. What a blast.
Yeah. And the producer said no plan to making a live action. It's like, nope, there's things you cannot do live action, and we're not gonna touch that for now. Of course, when money talks, that might change.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's it for this week, right?
Yeah.
And
Ooh, that was a lot.
we come back next week with more pop culture news entertainment. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.